Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. Members of Parliament, honorable ministers, heads of government departments, industry colleagues, managing directors, landowner leaders, it's a pleasure to be with you here today. My deepest thanks to Mr. Anthony Smari and his team at the PNG Chamber of Resources and Energy for giving me the opportunity to talk about something I really like, an update on the largest single investment in Papua New Guinea's history, the PNG LNG project. It's incredible to think about in 9 short years that PNG LNG has not only launched an industry in PNG, but is leading the global LNG industry across a range of performance metrics and has delivered over 24 billion kina to the state of Papua New Guinea and its people. As we prepare to mark a decade of production next year in 2024, we're obviously very proud of the world-class LNG project that we lead today, a project that has been built through partnership and shared vision on the growth for Papua New Guinea. And before we get started here, I would like to share a quick video overview of the project. So if we can cue the video, please. Since achieving first gas in 2014, the project has overcome challenge after challenge. Market downturns, tragic earthquakes in the highlands, global COVID-19 pandemics, but all on our journey to building an industry-leading reputation. A reputation of delivering more than we said we could do and more reliably than we said we could do it. So specifically, producing more than 25% higher than the original design capacity of the facility, and all the while producing it well over 95% reliability since the start of production. And along that journey, the team has worked over 100 million hours. And the most important thing about that to me is that while doing so, we have led the industry in safety performance. And even better than that, getting safer and safer and safer each year, having achieved our best safety performance in consecutive years over the last 3 years. But it doesn't stop there. We're continuing to innovate and strive to get even better. We're applying next generation technology to unlock an even brighter future, one that is safer, more reliable, and more efficient. We're leveraging advanced technology and data analytics to help our team make better decisions, more easily spot trends, and to help improve our processes. We're leveraging computer logic that helps us improve human reaction times and automate process decisions that helps keep people safer, increase production, and also all the while reducing our greenhouse gas emissions. This approach can also help us to enhance the effectiveness of our maintenance. Being able to transition away from a schedule-based maintenance approach to a world of condition-based maintenance, which will save time, reduce costs, and better preserve the assets for the long-term benefit of Papua New Guinea. As our chairperson and managing director, Tara Chandro, referenced yesterday, natural gas will play a key role in the energy transition, thanks to its abundance, its low cost, and the lower emissions footprint relative to traditional fuel sources such as coal. So when we take that and we look to PNG LNG operations, we are already leading the industry in greenhouse gas intensity. But just like our safety performance, we're consistently getting better and better, driving our emissions footprint even lower. One example. So early next year, our team will be replacing diesel generators at remote valve sites along our pipelines with gas-powered microturbines. And once installed, these microturbines will be powered by natural gas that comes off of the pipeline, which will help reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by up to 85% relative to the current diesel generators. So just one example of the dozens of initiatives that the team is working to continue to drive our carbon footprint even lower than its current industry-leading position. The backbone of any successful project is people. Our workforce that is almost 90% Papua New Guinean. And I'll tell you, this is amongst the highest level of nationalization in a project of our size and at the relatively young point in life that we are. These people are the engine of excellence on the project. They deliver industry-leading performance. They're relentless in their pursuit to get better and better every day, and we couldn't be more proud of where they are and how they have grown, how far they've come in only the last 9 years. But when we look at the backbone of people are our values, our culture. We've been very intentional about about creating the culture that we wanted to have. Our vision from the very beginning was very simple. We wanted to have a culture strong enough that you could instantly tell when somebody works for ExxonMobil purely by their behaviors alone. We went through rigorous workshops, focus groups with our teams, and aligned on 6 key values that merged the best of ExxonMobil with the best of Papua New Guinea. And that's safety, security, environment, integrity, teamwork, and excellence. And in Takpisin, we call this Impasin Belong ExxonMobil Long PNG, or the way that we work in PNG, the way that we do things here at ExxonMobil in PNG. And we do believe that clear value system is a key part of our success. One of those 6 core values that I just mentioned was excellence. And when I think about excellence in the context of leading a large organization, I think about helping people that we have the privilege of leading be the very best that they can be every day. We do this by providing formal training that teaches new knowledge and skills. We do it by providing formal and informal mentoring, help from friends. And we leverage the size and scale of ExxonMobil, a global corporation, to be able to provide unrivaled broadening opportunities through assignments to other ExxonMobil operations around the world. Today, we have Papua New Guineans that are living and growing in overseas assignments across Japan, Australia, Singapore, and multiple locations in the United States. One of these individuals that I'd like to share his story with is Noah Pingan. So Noah hails from Inga province, and he's currently based in the United States working as an operations advisor on the Golden Pass LNG project. Noah is an amazing leader of people, and he has this ability to instantly connect to people. It doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, and inspire them. After leading our Highlands operations for about 10 years, Noah was incredibly ecstatic to get the opportunity to go lead another LNG project around the world. And Noah believes that, just as his story shows, that if you bring your best every day and you work hard, you're not only going to be able to make a difference in people's lives, but you'll also be given opportunities that will help you grow professionally and personally. And so I think about, not only is this opportunity great for Noah and Noah's career, but it's also impactful for his family and for his children. On the screen behind me, you can see a few pictures of he and his family enjoying their new adventure in Texas. So we're incredibly proud of Noah and his achievements, and really, really proud to see Papua New Guineans leading across the global LNG business. Earlier, I mentioned training and how we use that training to help people be the best they can be and to help us collectively achieve our core values. So I'd like to spend a few minutes to introduce you to a few of the folks that lead those efforts, and specifically two of our Papua New Guinean trainers, Samantha Amos, who hails from Manus in New Ireland, and Christine Yango, who hails from Hela Province. If we could please play their video.
ExxonMobil identifies best of the best in its rigorous recruitment process. But that's not all. They train the people, spend money and time, or resources and time, to upskill people so they become better than what they came in for. And I'm classic example of one of those. I was a former secondary school teacher, but I've learned a lot. It has sharpened me a lot, so I become better version of what I came in.
One of the biggest ones we focus on and we run on an annual basis is the Operations and Maintenance Recruitment Program, which I was part of when I started with the company back in 2010. That is one of our biggest focus areas, and having come through that program and 10 years later being in this position, overseeing the recruitment is one of the best highlights of my career, I would say, to see young Papua New Guineans come through the same way I did. Not only do we upskill people in the technical space, the company also invests a lot in building people's soft skills and also office skills. The training team has invested a lot, or has put a lot of effort into developing programs that help us upskill people.
We have our safety training schedule, so we follow that and we deliver. It's not just one particular group. You have head contractors, you have third-party contractors, we have ExxonMobil employees. For ExxonMobil, safety is paramount. No business objective is so important that it will be pursued at the sacrifice of safety. And it is my responsibility to make sure people understand what that phrase means, to deliver and work, focus on safety.
So we don't settle for mediocre. We constantly challenge the way we do things, the way we think up new initiatives and deliver training.
It makes me so happy and so proud to see Papua New Guineans in charge of building the future of our business by helping to build the amazing people that subsequently will build that business. Our training team's goal is very simple: to help every member of our workforce be the best that they can be, regardless of who they are, regardless of what their background and education is. Early next year, we'll launch the next evolution in our internal training program, which we call Yumi Skillful, Yumi Strong. And it's a series of micro-learnings that covers a broad range of topics, from learning how to type to learning how investment markets work. The program is structured to allow people the flexibility and the agility to learn how they learn best, at whatever pace they learn best, and incorporates the latest scientific thinking in how to most efficiently acquire, retain, and apply new knowledge. So I'm very excited to see the next evolution in our training program and how that helps our team grow even more. The success of any project is not only determined by the operator who's leading the project, but also, very importantly, our suppliers, our service partners, our contractors. Since the start of construction, we've invested more than 15 billion kina into Papua New Guinean businesses and landcos. And in the last year alone, have engaged more than 150 different landcos and local businesses. Our belief in a go and grow local mindset is underpinned by an understanding that creating positive and lasting change doesn't happen overnight. It takes long-term, sustained partnership. Just as we mentor our internal workforce to meet and surpass global standards, we also work closely with local suppliers to help them grow into companies that can not only just meet minimum requirements, but be internationally competitive in terms of cost, reliability, and quality. And as investors in Papua New Guinea, we need to work together to create these pathways for development. One example that I'd like to share from one of our service partners, Oceaneering International. Oceaneering has been working on PNG LNG since 2014, so since the beginning of production. They provide non-destructive testing, inspection services for pressure vessels, piping, tanks. But over the last 9 years, Oceaneering has implemented many initiatives that are focused on helping advancing the opportunities for Papua New Guinean women. And so this has resulted in Amanda Nahi Habatain, who hails from Bougainville, East New Britain, and Central, becoming the country's first Papua New Guinean female rope access technician. Reflecting on her achievement, Amanda believes that she's not only acquired valuable skills, but also broken down barriers and paved the way for other Papua New Guinean women. And she's right. And it's evidenced by her colleague, Gita Christie Korimbo, who's from Eastern Highlands, who recently became Papua New Guinea's second certified female rope access technician. So creating a pathway, creating an opportunity, and it's a great example of breaking down barriers and the opportunities that we can create by working together with a shared vision and a shared objective. As I close, I want to leave you with faces of Noah, Samantha, Christine, Amanda, and Gita. Amazing people. All of those amazing people who have benefited from opportunities that they received on the PNG LNG project and have in turn paid it forward to help others. Not only have we built a world-class operation, an LNG business in PNG, but we've built a world-class team, a world-class workforce. And if this is what only 9 years of production looks like, I'm really excited to see what another decade and two and more can create. So thank you again for your time and attention today, and to Anthony and the team at the Chamber of Resources and Energy for the opportunity to be here with you today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the conference, a blessed Christmas, and God bless you.